it's Jasmine here, and I am going to be doing a rating movies video, like slash review kinda. I'm not really gonna do like spoilers or anything like that. This is just my opinions on like movies that I've seen recently. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do 10 movies and all the ratings are different, and yeah, so I hope you find this entertaining. I also post these in my stories on Instagram, so make sure you're following me on there as well, just if you want like some movie recommendations or like what not to watch, or if you want to make your own opinion of something that I really hated, you might really like it. So yeah, so the first one I have on here is Constantine, which I rate 9 out of 10, and I was trying to work out why I rated it 9 out of 10 because this is one of my favorite movies, plus, you know, Keanu Reeves, but I think it's one of his best movies. I really enjoyed it. Obviously there's like, I don't know, the religious like connotations and stuff like that. Like, I'm not a religious person, but it's still a really good watch, like a really good movie. It's a little bit slow in like some parts, I guess. But yeah, it's probably one of my favorite movies, but I guess that's, I don't know, just those few things I guess is why I wouldn't rate it 10 out of 10. But I was like honestly trying to remember like what my reasoning was behind not rating it 10 out of 10, because I guess I'm basing it off like my like favorite all-time movies, which I hopefully will do a review on eventually. Next one is Priest. I rated this 0 out of 10 because that movie is bad and it should feel bad. It was just like, it was one of those movies where nothing gripped me in. It was really slow going. I had no idea what was going on. I could not pay attention to it. I just didn't enjoy it at all. The next one on here is 47 Meters Down. I rated this 8 out of 10. This was seriously a good movie. Like, if you're into shark movies, like I love like shark movies and stuff, like sharks scare the shit out of me. I don't know whether I could ever do like diving with sharks or anything like that because it's seriously scary stuff. But yeah, this movie was like intense. Like, it's one of those movies where you're like, oh my god, like hurry up, and oh my god, and it just makes you panicky because you're just like trying to put yourself like into that situation, and it's just like, yeah. My housemate just came home. But yeah, anyway, so that movie was like had me like on the edge of my seat. Like, I was like, I thought it was really well done. I quite liked it. The next two are Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which I rated 10 out of 10 because I really love that movie and I love the Harry Potter franchise. So I guess I'm a little bit biased, but I really like that movie. And then also the second one, which is Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald, which I rated 9 out of 10, which actually one of my friends was just like, how could you rate it 9 out of 10? It was so bad and there were all these plot holes and rah rah rah, and I'm just like, well, I guess because like I just don't look into it like that, because if you think about it, a lot of the stuff in J.K. Rowling's books are like plot holes and she just kind of comes out with like whatever. So I think it says more about the author than it does about like the actual movies. I see them as like two individual pieces, if that makes sense. But I still really liked that movie, and I thought like Johnny Depp like did like really well. But yeah, that was when like that whole like fiasco with like him and his ex and like all that abuse and stuff was like going on, so like I still feel a bit weird about it because I'm not sure like what ended up happening with that. So I always feel really weird like supporting people that like, I don't know, have like an abuse or domestic violence like scandal. Same with like Marilyn Manson and stuff. Like, I don't know, it just makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, especially like whether not knowing whether it's true or not. Like, same with like the Michael Jackson thing, like not knowing whether it's true or not because there's so much evidence like for and against, and it just leaves you with this like unsettling feeling, I guess. But apart from that, like obviously he has like I know it's like called The Crimes of Grindelwald, but I feel like he still has like kind of a small part in it, so like I don't know. But yeah, so I really still like that movie, and I'm very much looking forward to the next one and seeing how that kind of pieces everything together. And the guy that plays Dumbledore, I don't know why I've forgotten the actor's name for whatever reason, but he did a really good job too. I feel like he was really good. Next one is Peter Pan, which I rated 8 out of 10. This is such like a, I don't know, like I wouldn't really say childhood favorite, but like teen favorite. And of course like the guy that plays Peter Pan was like the heartthrob for everybody, and I just really liked that movie. I thought it was really well done. A lot of the other remakes I feel like aren't really true to the like actual story, like the original like books and stuff. So yeah, I actually really liked that movie. I thought it was Same with like Hook was really good as well. I thought it's just like a different take. Like I just thought it was much better, well done. Like how like I would visualize like Neverland and stuff, I guess. The next one is Happy Death Day. Now I wanted to see this movie for ages. I wanted to see it when it initially came out in the theaters. For whatever reason I missed it. Then the second one came out, which I still haven't seen, and for whatever reason I missed that in theaters too. Like I was just like, yes, I'm gonna see this as soon as it comes out, and then like time just went by and like I just didn't end up seeing it. But yeah, so I finally saw Happy Death Day. 9 out of 10. That was a really good movie. I thought it was really funny. Obviously like it has like the horror aspect and the like, who is it kind of thing, and we're like trying to guess, and I was like, ah. Anyway, yeah, so that was a really good movie. The next one is Mama, which I'm like really unsure of, so I rated it 4 out of 10. It was again like one of those movies where like I just couldn't get into it. I feel like it had the potential to be good, but I feel like it just wasn't delivered in a way that I found like entertaining, or like I felt like, you know, when you leave a movie just feeling like fulfilled, you're like, yes, like I feel like this has ended well, like I know what's going on, I know what's happening, like that was a really good movie. Like it didn't leave me with that, yes, this is a really good movie feeling. It just kind of left me going, I don't really know what they were going for kind of thing. It wasn't really my cup of tea. It wasn't really bad, like it was enough to keep my like attention span, I guess, but it wasn't good, I guess. The next one is Seven, which I only saw recently. I feel like I've seen bits and pieces of this movie, plus they use splices of that movie in other movies, so I'd never actually seen it before. I thought it was really good, and I was like actually having a laugh at myself as to why I didn't rate it 7 out of 10. But yeah, I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was a bit long in some parts, and I thought it was like too predictable. Like at the ending, in the ending I was just like, really? Like did it really have to happen that way? And I feel like that's why I ended up rating it a 6 out of 10. Like it could have been better, but it was still a good movie. And then the last one is The Nun. So I obviously I like American Horror Story. So I like the actress that was in it. I thought that she did a really good job in it. I don't know, like I guess, I don't know, so some of their movies are like good where like they portray demons or whatever, and it's like in, what was it? I think it was Annabelle, where like the evil demon black thing is like on the stairs and it's just like there and it freaks you out. I feel like The Nun just like wasn't as scary, I guess. Like it was just, I don't know, more like suspenseful and like more quiet than anything. Like nothing really happened, I guess. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like it didn't make me go, oh my god, like I can't sleep like without the lights on kind of thing. So like yeah, that's why I'd rate it a 6 out of 10, kind of similar to 7. Like it wasn't a bad movie. I thought it was quite good. I thought the actors did a good job. It's just I feel like the storyline was a bit you know, but I think they're bringing out like a sequel to it or something, so maybe like more will come of it and it'll make a little bit more sense, or like maybe it'll be like, I don't know, slightly more thrilling or terrifying, I guess, because I feel like in Annabelle with that, like I'm pretty sure it was Annabelle with the demon like from in the elevator and stuff, like when the elevator just stopped and like the doors like open and it's just like blackness and there's like the pram or whatever, oh my god. I was just like, you know what I mean, like that kind of feeling where you're just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's how I felt when I was watching that shark movie, because like the whole time you're just like, oh my god, get out of there, oh my god, like putting yourself in their shoes basically. So yeah, so I hope you like me rating movies. Leave some movies that you think are really bad or really good in the comments below, and I'll try and check them out and I'll maybe put it in my next video. If you like this video, then I'll probably make more. I mean, I like doing this kind of thing because I consider myself like kind of a movie buff, so I probably will do more videos like this. So we'll see you next video. Bye!